I love you, Sarnetta. I love you, Sarnetta. And shout out to Sarnetta TV, shout out to Black News 102, and shout out to Sarnetta Studios. I mean, I got lots of love for the, the elder, Sarnetta. Sarnetta been doing this thing for, I mean, since forever. Forever. I mean, man. I mean, since he's been in the conscious community. I mean, he was a member of the new Black Panther Party when Khalid Abdul-Muhammad was living, and did a whole bunch of other things. So shout out to Sarnetta. But Sarnetta, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. I didn't mean to say so-called. Conscious community. Didn't mean to say that. But it's too many. All this going on back and forth. But we leave the bullshit behind, and keep moving forward, and giving the information to our people, even though we live in different what I'm gonna call it. I would say spiritual, but we live in different spiritual. Well, let's just leave the hood mentality behind. Whoever is beefing with you, just ignore their asses, man. Just ignore their asses. Anyway, with that being said, rest in peace to the king, the prince of the Hebrew Israelites, the prince, Ben Loyal, because he was a tribe of Levi as well. The tribe of Levi, and like Sarnetta say, he was raw. He was the real deal as well. I mean, this man was a crusher. He was a hammer. He slayed a lot of Edomites, crushed a lot of the so-called white politician. The priest Ben Lawyer, he was insane. Because he brought out the pain. And he made a lot of Edomites cry. A lot of the so-called whites cry. I mean, even though other people who was not believing in the truth, the people that look like us, the people that come from the seed of Jacob, I mean, he even had them breaking down. So with that being said, I'm going to play this video. I'm going to play the clip I called in, and we'll go from here.
The number is right there on the screen.
So long.
Come on and call in, my man. You asking me, can you call in? Kendall. Call in, Kendall. Brother Kendall. Call in, brother. The number is right there on the screen. 347-670-1700. Let's go. Call it in. Yeah, as y'all brothers can see, I don't let this stuff get to me like that, man, because everybody know what I represent by now. I'm representing Black Power. I represent ancient Kemetic science. I represent all of that. These brothers know that. This is why we are able to be cool with each other, because we don't disrespect each other. You feel me? We know, he knows what I represent. I know what they represent, but it still does not exclude the fact that I should not be highlighting my brothers, talking with my brothers, and building with them, because they have a lot of people that do love them, that do rock with that. You see? Just like you got the Muslims that rock with that. You got the Moors. You see? Should I turn my back on everybody that don't follow me? Hell no, you can't do that. You can't do that, fam. So, I see we're going to go. I see you ain't calling in, Kendall. You don't want to call in. That's why the Hebrews fuck with me, because they see it. They see it. We bang, we're going hard body. But at the end of the day, I'm not jumping on no bandwagon where it's brothers trying to tear down brothers with heavy accusations, talking about molestation, talking all this crazy stuff. I'm not tearing my brothers down with that crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? All right, nobody want to call in right now, so we out of here, man. We out of here. Every time I say that, somebody call.
Call from.
Peace and Black Power family. What's your name and where you calling from?
Oh, this is Augustus Kane. I'm calling from Philadelphia.
All right, what's happening, my brother?
Good, good. Yeah, I have a question. When the video you were showing of priest being loyal, the elder right next to him, the elder, the reader, is he still here? I'm talking about, is he still alive? Is he still living? The elder.
I know who you're talking about. The brother that had on the red, yeah. I don't know.
He's still alive?
I don't know. I don't know. We have to ask Daniel Allah the next time I get him on. You know?
Yeah, that was powerful. That was priest being loyal. Yeah, he was no joke.
Yeah, I got more videos. I got more videos of him, bro. I got more videos where he was just straight raw going in.
Yeah, last but not least, rest in peace to the one of our founding fathers, our fathers. I wouldn't say father, but I say it anyway. Khalid Abdul Muhammad. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, because he was no joke either. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, because he went body slam on these damn crackers. He went body slam on these damn cave beasts. So, and he been bang on the beasts. So, he did all of that. When he was with the Nation of Islam, he did that. He been there, done that. He been there, done that. And then when he was with the Panthers, the new Black Panther Party, he been there, done that. So God's willing, we need to bring justice for Khalid Abdul Muhammad, because I believe that he was murdered. But with that being said, I mean, rest in peace. We all love the King. We all love our fathers. We all love. We love our leaders. The leader of the to take our nation. I mean, he was bringing our nation, like he was like taking our nation to other level. So I'm going to continue with the video. Let it play.
Yeah, man. I might feature Zabak probably tomorrow. I got to feature Zabak tomorrow. Go in on something real powerful with my brother Zabak.
Shout out to Sabak, the priest Sabak from HOI.
Okay, all praises. What about IUIC? Well, IUIC, will they ever come to your platform?
You know what? I don't know. I tried about maybe 5 years ago. I tried to go out and see if I could get Nathan, this brother by the name of Nathan. I heard he was the one that was in charge of all of that with IUIC. He was the head man in charge, right?
Yeah, him and Kenai.
Yeah, I went out there with them one time to see if I could get him, but I guess, some of the brothers be hating and they blocking and they don't want me to get in touch with certain people. I was not able to meet him and speak with him personally. So if you're watching, anybody out there in IUIC, make note. You got my number right there on the screen. I'm trying to reach out to your leader. I would definitely love to get an interview. I will come to your school and sit down and get an interview with y'all, man. I definitely want that.
Well, I'm not with IUIC. Well, I listen to them.
Yeah.
And I'm not with a camp. I mean, but I'm, following the teachers what they do.
Yeah.
But speaking of them, I would like to see I would like to see elders debate. Like I'm talking about an outstanding debate. Let's say Professor James Smalls, Infadishi, excuse me if I said it wrong, and Baba Haru versus the Bishop Nathaniel and Bishop Kenai.
We could
Powerful debate. Power. That's power. That's like a powerful debate. Don't have to be a debate, but a dialogue.
I can make that happen.
Of IUIC.
I can make that happen, but it won't be called a debate because the elders, they don't like that term debate. You know. And we can make it happen, but they don't want to have it called debate. You know.
No doubt, no doubt. Well, anyway, I'm going to get off and let some other callers call in. But let me give a shout out real quick.
Go ahead.
Shout out to Sarnet, shout out to Sarnet, shout out to Black News 102, shout out to Sarnet Studio, and shout out to all the family. Even though we have different doctrines, we may disagree. Shout out to each and everybody, and shout out to everybody in the chat. And RIP to Priest Ben Lloyd, because Priest Ben Lloyd, if he was still around, if he was still here, he'll be dropping bodies.
Right.
Tabari, Garfield, of course.
All right, thank you.
I'm just kidding, son. I'm just kidding, son.
Just kidding. I was just playing, son. I was just playing.
Black power.
All right. So I'm gonna get to the next video. Yeah. All praises. You know, I got love for Sarnet and them.
Indeed, that song is one of the songs that's in the album we're working.
All right, and this is IUIC. Shout out to the camp IUIC. They have took the journey to Sierra Leone, and I'm trying to wake up the people because our people are scattered all across the earth. I mean, we got to gather Jakes. We got to gather the Jakes. We got to gather the family because we all come from Jake. We all come from one nation, and that's the seed of Jacob. All right. So anyway, shout out to IUIC. I got love for them brothers. I got love for the elders. I got love for Elder Nathaniel. I never met him. I never seen him in person. Never met him yet. Love for Canaan. I got love for each and every last one of these brothers. I mean, IUIC, the camp has done well. This camp has done well because they have built their nation, built the organization. They have built. I mean, they are taking taking the journeys to different places to wake their people, because our people they're going to Iraq, they're going to Afghanistan, Salak if I'm mistaken, and the Bishop Nathaniel said it's going to be a fight, and I mean they have done a lot for their organization. That's why they are a bigger. They're more than a camp. They're more than a camp. I would just say it was a big organization. But here I am. I'm about to make the next call. Here I am calling in Raven Wolves Radio, IUIC, and asking them, would they ever accept Sarnet's offer for an interview? So let it play.
On the album is called Living Waters, right? And that name is so deep and profound. Me and Shalom Belly, aka Jakim, was talking about it. We're like, we're going to name an album. And there's so much people who died for us to be where we are right now. But we still alive. We still alive with y'all breathing the same common air. So we say, yo, this music we're going to push out is going to be called the Living Waters. Because at a point, if we have to die for this, we're going to do it. That's how we sign the contract.
Yo. Israel, shalom, Musa and Christ bless. Where you calling from?
Shalom. Kum Yashala. This is Augustus Kane. I would like to give a shout out to the Deacon, Labba, the Hammer, the Real Deal.
Yo.
Yeah, I had to give a shout out to the Deacon Labba because he's the real deal as well, because he be dropping bodies. He be cutting up. I mean, not that he be hammering, he be slicing, chopping. You know what it is. That's why I had to give a shout out to the Deacon Labba. I had to get a shout out. And
Yo, alright, shalom, man. Yo, he's only Deacon Lava alone. You see here the real deal, man. No. Okay, not disrespecting. Okay, not disrespecting, Brethren.
And I hear him in the background saying, no, that's love. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Benjamites too, man. We all come from the seed of Jacob. I mean, Benjamites, Levites, Judites, Issachar, Etham, a whole bunch of all these other these tribes, man. We all come from the seed of Jacob. Let it play.
Oh, man, the scripture said not to be partial, man. Alright, man. So, yo, hey, shalom, bro. What's your name and where you calling from, man? What's your name and where you calling from? Okay. And where you calling from? Okay, feeling the heart. That's more fire. Okay. Alright. Yo, so Brethren, is any tune you want to hear before, you know what I mean? Any tune you want to hear? Anything you want to say to the Benjamites?
I had a question. That's when I called in and asked, will they accept Sarnetta's offer? Would they accept Sarnetta's offer, coming to the school and having an interview? And there's their response. And as they speak their response, I'll be speaking my state of thoughts and opinions on it. And I may do another video on it about it later. I don't know. We'll see.
I just have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sarnetta is still reaching out to y'all. Sarnetta would like to come to y'all school and do an interview.
So what he says, Sonetta, who's Sonetta? You see that, that's that Afrocentric brother, right?
So-called conscious community,
Right, conscious community. Okay.
Yeah, the reason why I said so-called because there've been a lot of misinformation, plenty of misinformation, and many of lots of information been deleted and edited. They've been edited and parts of it been taken out. That's why I said so-called. And there's plenty of I'll say drama and fights been happening too. A lot of fights been going, a lot of altercation been going.
To come to our school and do an interview with us concerning what?
Yeah, that's what.
Well, Brethren, listen. We in IUIC, you know what I mean? Really and truly, as you see over the years,
we want this.
So what he says, Sonetta, who's Sonetta? That's more fire. Okay, all right. Yo, so Brethren, is any tune you want to hear before, you know what I mean? Any tune you want to hear, anything you want to say to the Benjamites?
I just have a question.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And take a look at this, brother.
Sarnetta is still reaching out to y'all. Sarnetta would like to come to y'all school and do an interview.
Yeah, once he shook his head. Yeah, once he shook his head, he said he's saying no. He's saying no, it ain't going to happen because they don't deal with Sarnetta. They do not deal with anybody that comes from another custom of religion. That's what they were. That's how I will put it. So that's what they were saying.
Well, he says Sonetta. Who's Sonetta? You see that? That's that Afrocentric brother.
With interview.
Yeah, you see that? Yeah.
So well, he says Sonetta. Who's Sonetta? You see that? That's that.
Yeah, when he did that, like
right?
the so-called conscious community.
Right, conscious community. Okay. So he want to come to our school and do an interview with us concerning what?
Yeah, that's what.
Well, Brethren, listen. We in IUIC, you know what I mean? Really and truly, as you see over the years, we don't join hand in hand with when you read. Let me get. I want to show you something. Let me get.
So that's a no. That's taken as a no. That's a no. It's never going to happen. It's never going to happen. And I'm going to let the video play more That's a no. It's never going to happen, and they're going to explain why by bringing out the scriptures. They're not speaking their own minds. They're not speaking in their own words, no thoughts, because they're saying their thoughts, their minds are saying it means nothing. Their words means nothing. Their statements, their opinions, their their minds are thinking means nothing. What they do, they go to the Bible and not just read the Bible, they get some scriptures. They get some scriptures. Okay, so the scriptures are matter. So like I said, their thoughts mean nothing. All they're doing is bringing out scriptures. All they're doing is reading scriptures. That's all they're doing. So I'm gonna let it play and let them explain it. Let the video explain. Let the video explain why they bring out the scriptures. Because while I play the video, they're gonna explain what scriptures, not with their own minds or thoughts.
Deuteronomy 5 and 7 about the graven images and so forth. You know, I want to show you some, brethren, because this is the state of mind that we have in IUIC when it comes to other religions, other customs of other gods and so forth. God commands us to do this. You know, we in IUIC, we are not sitting down with nobody from another religion or that serve another god and do interviews or none of that. God commands us to just do this with them. Read.
And here I am saying, yes. So as he say that, IUIC, they will never deal with anybody who deals with other customs, who deals with certain things. Like one time when I called in and said to Sarnetta, straighten up Sarnetta and his audience, the only time we will unify if we come together and repent to the Most High God. If not, we will always be separated as a people. Point blank. So as he set me up for a debate with Garfield and Unc, which they thought they had me, but you know he seen that I stood in. But with that being said they do not. Yeah, what else? So Sarnetta, he's not into all these things. He doesn't believe in all these things. That he doesn't they don't believe in God. They don't accept the God. They don't accept the God that we follow. So with that being said, them saying no, there is no need to come to Sarnetta's platform and have a conversation and a dialogue when they view other things. When I say view other things, they're into certain things. So they have nothing in common with the conscious community. So them bringing the conscious community, it's not going to happen. It's never going to happen.
Chapter 5, verse 7. Read. Thou shalt have no other gods before me.
Deuteronomy 5, you know what? 7.
Thou shalt not have other gods before me. Like for an example, the Christianity, they have a white man as Jesus Christ, known to be as Caesar Borgia, because that was not his real name to begin with. His real name was Yahshua, Yahweh. I'm still learning the truth. I'm still seeking it and learning the truth, and still searching. You are worshiping a different, a false idol like the cross and all that stuff. The cross with Caesar Borgia is hanging on it. That is different God. And when the Bible said, and they made it clear, they just brought it out. Thou shalt not have other gods before me. Now the conscious community, thou shalt not have other gods before me, and who they look to as a god. The black woman is God, and that's another god. Because they say the black woman is a god. And as the scripture said, thou shalt not have God any other gods before me, and it say the black woman is God. And another thing, thou shalt not have any other gods before me. Another thing. Then what else? What else I was going to say? I'm still thinking, but it slipped out of my mind. So.
Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 5. But thus shall ye deal with them.
So God said this is how we deal with them. Who is it them? The heathens and their other gods and so forth. This is how God said we got to deal with them. Read on.
Ye shall destroy their altars.
God said this.
Like the Egyptians were the heathens. They were I would say they were Hamites because they were the heathens.
Destroy their altars. What they worship and not destroy that. You understand? Read on.
And break down their images.
And break down their images. All them images they get up. The images, like the conscious community, they get image of Pharaoh, images. There's all these different images they worship and God tear that down. You understand? Read on.
And cut down their groves.
And cut down their groves. The groves is the place that they go to worship. You understand? We do that in Christianity. We do that with Muslims. We do that with everybody that's against this Bible. God don't tell us to all come together and agree together and respect other people's religion. We don't respect nobody's religion in IUIC. You understand? We don't respect the Muslims. We don't respect the conscious community. We don't respect Buddha. We don't respect Christianity. We don't
Christianity.
Rastafari.
Disagree with the Rastafarism thing.
Rastafarians, we don't respect none of them. You understand? Our job, God command us to go and destroy all these lands. You understand? That's our job. So that's why we will not really sit down with Sinella and do an interview with him or none of that because it does not benefit us. You understand? It's not.
Yeah, and when I said it's not going to happen, once he said it's not going to benefit, and I said it's not going to happen, like they're about to say. Well, I'm going to continue to let the video play. But when I said it's not going to happen, there's no need to do that. There's no. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna say they're not here for that. They're not here to do a dialogue. They're here. Their job to do is get their people. Is to teach who they are according to the Bible, that you are not a black. You're not black. You're not a Negro. You're not a nigger. You're not an African American. You're not an Afro American. None of that stupidness. A nigger. None of that garbage. None of that garbage. You're not a spick. You're not any of these things. You are an Israelite according to the Bible, and that's what they're here for. And not just not what that is their job to do. Not to go dialogue with some brother that has a way different dialogue and that worship the black woman as a god. But the man is the head of the woman. God is head of the man, and the man is is the head of the woman. That's how it goes. That's it. That's somewhere that's takes place in the Bible. All right. So yeah. With that being said, yeah. That's their job to do. Is to build their nation and get the people to repent. Not have a sit down a conversation with the conscious community, and this shit turns into a stupid debate because they don't deal with the foolishness. They don't deal with the nonsense. They don't deal with any of this stupidness. IUIC. They don't deal with that garbage. They don't put up with that stuff. They don't tolerate that fuckery. They don't tolerate that stupid shit ass stupidity. I can't pronounce that shit. It's a lot. But let's continue. Because Israel will rise, and we are not going to rise if we're going to have a dialogue turns into a stupid debate. while we're trying to wake our people up. We're trying to wake our people while we're trying to build our people. Well, our people, they have different religions, different beliefs, whatever you want to call it. Now let's hear the Deacon Label. Let's hear the Deacon Label. Let's hear the hammer. Let's hear the real deal.
We here to see, so at the end of the day, see how different. He gonna see this. So he already been watched. You understand? He's already lost the brother. And unless he repent, that God's coming, then we gonna sit down and repent. Right. But as far like the God he's worshipped, the hell with the brother, man. Let him do with him.
Yeah, because once I called in, the only time we get together if we repent to the Most High God. But they set me up for debate, like Deacon Labber said, to hell with that brother. They do not deal with people like Sarnetta.
You understand? He's all about money. Money. Christ make a statement. He said, let's read it about the statement. Christ said, what's good it is to earn the whole world and lose your soul.
And why he brings that out, let me say is this. Yes, that's true. That's true. It's all about the money. It's all about the money because me as a conscious person, I never said I was a pro-black. I never said any of these things. But me as having a little understandings and stuff like that. But with the brothers, there is no need to come to this man's platform and they have a debate and they trying to make money and get people to come to this event because all he's doing is trying to create and make an event so people can go and spin to just see brothers go back and forth with different symbols, with different customs, with different dialogues, with different sources, and it's not worth IUIC's time to come to Sarnetta's platform and deal with all that nonsense.
Let's find it for you. We're not gonna sit with no brothers, man, and then the good things not gonna come out of it. The repentance not gonna come out of it because he's gonna make joke off for us. He's gonna, you know what I mean? Why sit with a silly man when you know?
True.
Why sit with a foolish man? You understand when you know that he's gonna make joke out the Lord. You understand? He's been making joke out the Lord. Talking about there is no rocking up the Israelite. There is this and that. Let's read that.
Y'all.
Yeah, we love you, brother. Yeah, we hope that you repent too.
But all that stuff belongs to us, though. All the Egyptian Legos, the symbols, each and every last one of these sources belongs to us. And I get that and I understand that, but we cannot reject the Most High. We cannot reject God. We cannot reject God, and that's not what I'm willing to do. But all these sources belongs to us. This is all our legacy. But